Hello everyone, today I'm finally filming my K-pop collection video. I know it's been quite a long time since I said on Instagram that I'm gonna be filming that, but finally I'm filming that for the third time I think, because every time just something happened. But hopefully this time it's gonna be okay. I hope that my phone won't run out of the space because I feel like this video is going to be quite a long one. But without further ado, this is what my shelf currently looks like. I have those 4 boxes that are filled with albums. So the first one is my BAP collection. This one is like miscellaneous, so I have boy groups here and some girl groups. I mean just one girl group. Here is what I like to call my bands shelf. And this is another kind of miscellaneous, but not really, because we have 101 and BTS in here. There also used to be Astro up here, but because I bought their light stick and I wanted to have it like next to the albums, I had to move my Astro albums down here. But I'm gonna start with my BAP shelf. So this collection is not complete, and I doubt it's gonna be ever complete because it's just really hard to find their older albums for a good price because they're out of print, and literally people are selling these albums for like $50 each, and I'm not gonna pay that much for one album. So yeah, I just have what I have. So I do have the special edition of Carnival. I have Noir Daehyun version. And as you can see, it's kind of like damaged here and there because I bought it off eBay and the person just didn't use any bubble wrap with that album, so that happened. Then I have both versions of Rose, also both versions of Blue, and these are in these plastic wraps because at the beginning I thought I would put all of my albums in a plastic wrap just so they won't get damaged, but I thought that's just a stupid idea because I actually want to go through these albums from time to time. So yeah, just these two are in these plastic wraps. Next we have Ego. Next we have, okay, let me move that a bit. Next we have For Sensibility. Next we have my signed Noir, like the normal regular version. Next we have Batman, Unplugged, Matrix regular version, and I have 2 copies of Put 'Em Up because the first time I actually bought Put 'Em Up, and then I bought Batman Unplugged and Matrix regular, I believe, in one package, and the seller kind of sent me the Put 'Em Up album instead of Unplugged, but he let me keep that album and just sent me the right one. And then I have Carnival regular version, and as you can see I don't have the albums in like the release order because I just don't really like when there's like one smaller album and then one bigger one, so I just keep them in like from the tallest to the smallest one. Next we have the kind of miscellaneous but not really shelf. So we have 101 and we have BTS. I have their official light stick that literally came to me like yesterday as I'm filming this video, as I'm actually refilming this video. Next we have the pink version of 2B1 and the sky version of 2B1. I don't really want to like kind of take these albums out because I'm afraid the light stick is gonna fall out and I don't really want to break it, so please just bear with me. Next we have the 101 version of Nothing Without You and the day and night version of I Promise You. And then we have the left and right version of BTS's You Never Walk Alone, and I have all 4 versions. Please focus, thank you. All 4 versions of Love Yourself Her. So next we have the miscellaneous shelf, and as for the miscellaneous shelf, I do have every other group that I don't really collect as much as like my top groups. So we have the B version and the private version of EXO's The War. I do have Jung Il-hoon's first mini album, first solo album. I have TRCNG first mini album and first single album. I have Park Kyung's solo album Notebook. I have Block B's Remontage. And I have Jonghyun's Poet Artist. And then I have Astro's Winter Dream. I have Dream Part 1 the day version. And I have Dream Part 2 the with special edition version. As for Astro, I really like Astro. Astro is one of my favorite groups, but I'm not a big fan of these packagings, so I don't know if I want to purchase the older albums. And also, I don't really feel the need to buy another version of Dream Part 2, as I already have the special limited edition. And I also have Dream Part 1, the day version. Although I really want to purchase the night version because the photo book is just stunning, honestly. I love it so much. So I might purchase the other version of that one in the future. Not sure about the rest though. And as for my girl groups, I currently only have Gogodan and I'm missing their first mini album. But it's on my kind of list to buy things for May, so hopefully I'll get it then and my Gogodan collection will be finally complete. But I do have their second mini album. I do have their first single album, which is honestly my favorite packaging. Like, how cute is that? I just love it so much. And I also have their second single album. So as for girl groups, I'm not a huge girl group stan, but I do like girl groups. And I'm planning on collecting another one, but I haven't decided on which one. Twice is my favorite girl group, but they have so many albums and so many random stuff in these albums that I just don't want to collect them. It's too much stress for me, so I kind of want to collect either Mamamoo or Momoland or Wooju Sonyo maybe, because I really like Wooju Sonyo, but they also have so many members. But yeah, we'll see, because Wooju Sonyo don't have that many releases, I think, so I might collect them, not sure. But let's move on to my favorite shelf, which is my bands shelf. I'm a huge K-bands lover, and I actually prefer bands to groups. And I do collect Day 6, right there, and I do collect And Flying, which is my favorite K-band. And I also have one FT Island album, and I do collect IZ. I mean, that's kind of maybe a bit too much to say collect, because they literally just have their debut album and they're having a comeback on May 1st, so I'm gonna purchase their second album as well. So, but I really do like these kids. So here we have And Flying third mini album, The Hottest, and I'm waiting for my signed M-Wave copy. I'm not sure when it's gonna arrive, because they already shipped it in 2 weeks ago, I think, but it hasn't arrived yet, so we'll see. I do have their first mini album, awesome, and I do have the Korean and Taiwanese press. I do have their second mini album, The Real, and I do have a signed copy of that. This is the signed promo. Next we have their first single album, Lonely, and I do have the Korean and Taiwanese press as well, because as I said, and Flying is my favorite band, so I do collect everything from them, and I do want to support them a lot. So here is the debut album of IZ, All You Want, which is literally my favorite debut album, probably like ever. Next we have FT Island Over 10 Years, which is a very special album because I went to see FT Island live when they had like the world tour for like their 10th anniversary. And here is my Day 6 collection, so I do have their first mini album, second mini album, first full-length album, and second full-length album, both versions. And I do plan to collect all albums in all versions of Day 6 because I do like them a lot. And I also purchased their 2018 season's greeting. And then up here I have the calendar that comes with the season's greeting, and I do have some dolls that I made myself, so they're not like perfect or anything, but I do like them, and yeah, I just wanted to try to make my own dolls, so yeah. And here I have just the Ryan doll, and I have this standee that comes with BTS's You Never Walk Alone album, and I had two of these, but I gave one to my friend because she really wanted to have a standee, so I just gave that one to her. And I have the light stick, the concert light stick from FT Island's concert. And I have some roses and like some handmade Polaroids and some more Polaroids. And I have a drawing that my friend drew for me, and this is a drawing that my friend's sister made for me. So yeah, I just keep that on the wall. And that's actually all for my collection. I'm gonna film my photocard collection as well, and it's gonna be uploaded after this video, so I might go back and like put the link in the description, but I'm probably gonna forget, so yeah, just if you're interested, the photocard collection will be up probably within a few days after this video. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, bye.